And now for something completely different. It's the Atheist Experience with Russell Glasser and Don Baker.
Hey.
Hey. Today is Sunday, July 25th, 2010. We are a live call-in public access atheist television show based in Austin, Texas. We take calls from the local Austin area, and thanks to our live internet stream from all over the world, the Atheist Experience is sponsored by the Atheist Community of Austin, a nonprofit educational organization promoting positive atheism and the separation of church and state. You can find out more by visiting www.atheist-community.org. Be sure to check out the fact page. The show is live every Sunday from 4:30 to 6 o'clock p.m. on Austin Access Channel 16. If you would like to watch us live outside of Austin, simply visit the official Atheist Experience website, www.atheist-experience.com. Click on live stream at the top of the page, and you can also participate in a chat room during the show. Also at the website, you'll find audio and video from past episodes. You can click on Archive to find a list of programs, including links to the downloads and the podcast. You can catch fan-selected clips of the Atheist Experience on YouTube, and you can see the full episodes at blip.tv. In addition to this program, The Atheist also sponsors a theoretically bi-weekly internet audio podcast called The Nonprofits. You can visit www.nonprofitsradio.com for more information. Ordinarily, this would air live from Dillahunty International Studios, but in the last few months, things have gotten all crazy with people just spur of the moment trying to record one-off episodes. And so we've now got 3 of those up for your listening pleasure, which you can check out if you're a podcast subscriber. A couple by me and Linnea, one featuring Dean Jones, and an excellent one with Martin Wagner and his friends Gia and Chris. Weekly meetings for the Atheist Community of Austin are hosted at Romeo's on Barton Springs Road from 11:30 to 1 every Sunday, except for the first Sunday of the month when we host our lecture series at the Austin History Center, located at the corner of 9th and Guadalupe. The next lecture will be held on August 1st, and it will feature Sarah Weiss and Brian Spears from Americans United for the Separation of Church and State, speaking about the importance of the separation of church and state. If you can't make it to the morning meetings, you can certainly join us for dinner right after this program, beginning at around 6:30 every Sunday. Most of the people involved with the production of the Atheist Experience will head for Threadgill's Restaurant at 301 West Riverside Drive at Barton Springs Road. Come on down, have some good food, you know the drill. Finally, the ACA also hosts an Atheist Happy Hour every Thursday, beginning at around 7 p.m. at the Dog and Duck Pub, 406 West 17th Street at Guadalupe. If you'd like to get in touch, but you don't feel like calling in today or ever, you can email us anytime at tv@atheist-community.org. We get a pretty high volume of messages at that address. There are a bunch of people who monitor that email and do our level best to answer all the questions that we can get in. But if you don't get an answer, we apologize. Check out the fact page at the website also, and the wiki. That's ironchariots.org for some cool answers to typical apologetics. And sometimes, if your email is especially interesting or common, it may be featured on the blog at atheistexperience.blogspot.com without the hyphen.
But don't despair, your name won't be there, right?
Yeah,
it's
right.
not like we're going to trash people using their identity. We're going to
might
trash the ideas, not the people, right?
Yeah, or we might not trash the ideas. For instance, just today, I got yet another email coming in saying, I'm a young atheist and my parents don't know I'm an atheist yet, so what should I do about that?
We get a lot of those.
Yeah, and I've considered throwing up a blog post because it's always handy to just have something I can point to say, check that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye on that blog because that's always a great source of information. Be aware, folks, that the Austin Bat Cruise is fast approaching. The ACA Town Lake Bat Cruise will be held on Saturday, September 25th, 2010, from 6 to 8 p.m. Keep an eye on atheistcommunity.org or atheist-community.org for more details about that. People are likely to be coming from all over the place. Any idea if we're full yet?
I don't think we're full. People
Okay.
can make reservations there, but I think another thing that should be mentioned is that we're going to actually have a lecture event that day and a dinner event, and then a go out to Esther's Follies event. And so
Right.
there'll be a number of events, and hopefully it will make it more appealing for out-of-towners to come down and have a day with us and enjoy our company and chat and have fun and meet other atheists from around the country, that
Absolutely.
sort of thing.
So come early and come often.
Yeah, we've had a lot of success in the past for that event.
Right. So that's the end of the announcements.
Okay, those are the magic pause bars
Right.
for people watching the video in high speed.
Hey, people. So it's been a while, Don.
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Right?
Yeah, we seem to run in different circles. I'm South Austin, you're North Austin. And
No, actually, I'm in South Austin.
You are?
Now. We need to start running more in the same circles.
yeah, we ought to do that. Sounds like a good plan. And
Okay.
and
Oh.
God is at work because
Yeah, you
I just
probably
heard the
didn't hear. I
thunderclap.
don't know if they heard that or not, but it's thundering pretty heavily outside because the wrath of God. You know, as
Must be a good
usual.
topic today. That's all I can say.
Right. Everyone's a critic. So what's up?
Okay. Well, I guess in the past I've done a couple of series where I've had a topic that was so big I couldn't do in one show, and today I'm going to start a new one. I've talked in the past about the Bible's greatest hits, or the negative impact of the Bible and how it's been interpreted and used. I've talked about scamlets, or ways in which folks have packaged these reusable ways of scamming people, and religions are popular for doing that. Today I'm going to start a new series that I call the buzzwords of ignorance. And what I mean by this is words used because of their emotional meaning, relying on the assumed ignorance of the audience and who are unaware of its real meaning. And these are words that are most often used in propaganda. These propaganda words is really what we're talking about. These are often used in politics, like weapons of mass destruction or weapons of mass distraction, depending on what you want to do. The war on terror, the spreading of democracy, those are some national ones. War on drugs. These are all kind of goofy ideas that when you unpack them, they don't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, they sound good on the surface. So, but we're religious, so we're going to stick to religious-based buzzwords. And today, one that particularly gripes me is the buzzword Judeo-Christian, and that seems to be used quite a bit lately. So you hear it in the terms of Judeo-Christian values, Judeo-Christian beliefs. There's also the Judeo-Christian founding of the U.S., which you often also hear, but I'm actually going to try to separate that off and do that next time, talk about the Christian nation myth, which is another one of these. They're pretty closely related, it turns out. So it's a propaganda device used with the following purposes. First off, it's a mechanism to gloss over the 1,500 years of Jewish persecution by Christians and their theological differences. So that's one purpose of this term. Another purpose is an attempt to steal credit for America's strength on behalf of God. Third purpose is a way to claim special credit and distinction from secularism and godless communism that we saw during the Cold War, supposedly from Russia, so which is another propaganda device. It's also a way to distance U.S. from Islam. So those are the four ways I think are most, this word is most often used.
And that last one,